The internal spiritual life means that um, while we are engaging with the material energy for Krishna, we are seeing another dimension. So we see more, we're not just moving some things from here to there, but we're seeing we're seeing everything, how it's connected with Krishna, how it's connected with Krishna's purpose, how it is connected with Krishna. In this way, we can work in the material world and have that greater vision of seeing Krishna behind everything, seeing Krishna's purpose, seeing Krishna's goal, and in this way living very closely in our internal relationship with Krishna. However, we also need to sometimes just withdraw from the material energy and just connect with Krishna. So when we're chanting japa, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to just switch off of everything else and just get absorbed in the chanting, or in a kirtan, just deeply get absorbed in the holy name, and, um, and which is very easy and very natural. So therefore, we have our spiritual practices, our sadhana of direct connection with Krishna in the form of his name, in the form of the deity, and so on. And we are surcharging with these direct activities, Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why we're going through this. And then later in the day, we deal with the material energy, but with that spiritual vision, right? And yeah, different birds fly on different levels in the sky of spiritual vision. Some very low, right, and some very high. And sometimes I say that that some birds don't fly at all in this world, we see. But by the mercy of the Lord, of Lord Chaitanya, even birds that normally don't fly are also flying, just like chickens. Like we become flying chickens. And so our internal vision will develop and will grow. Then we can borrow from the acharyas. This is called chayabhav, right? We can first borrow knowledge, but also borrow some of the ecstasy of the acharyas. Like when I read the Gopal Champu, right? And Jiva Goswami is describing the love of Vrindavan, right? How just Vrindavan is just full of ecstasy, right? And how it's full of love, then I see it a little different. Right? I never saw it like that. I saw Vrindavan is spiritual, it's full of spiritual power, right? Full of spiritual. I saw. Vrindavan is full of spiritual power. I saw it on the day I joined. I walked into Vrindavan, I saw this place is full of spiritual power. But I didn't realize that Vrindavan was full of love until Jiva Goswami started to explain it. Then, from that day on, he opened my eyes. Now I'm looking at Vrindavan differently. So we borrow from the acharyas, and then we get some shadow of their ecstasy. Right? I mean, Jiva Goswami isn't just writing this. Jiva Goswami is experiencing this. He's seeing this. He's just overflowing with love himself because of this amazing mercy of Krishna. But now I also get, because of Jiva Goswami's mercy, a little shadow reflection just by reading the Gopal Champu. So in this way, we are borrowing from the acharyas, we are borrowing from the Dham. It says Chayabhav, we can get from the Dham, we can get from the pure devotees. And by prolonged association, it can become our own. It's just when you borrow something, if you had it for a long time, you sometimes find a book in someone's book shelf and you find a name in there, you know. Goloka Dham library or something like that. So, oh, yes. We have a few of those in Bangladesh.